¿Sabes qué? You could move like this as long as you keep getting me, pero follow my lead. If I point to something, that's when you move the camera to that something.
Not you.
Not me. Like if I show you. Okay? All right, let's start again. Hey guys, today we're gonna be talking about must-have stuff for kayak fishing. And we're gonna start right here with this bag. This is a fish bag. If you fish saltwater and you wanna keep that catch fresh, use one of these. They're super light, they're not too crazy expensive, and guess what? Even works for your crappies if you fish fresh water. These fish bags are amazing. They hold the ice for a long time, and they're not too crazy expensive. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna link everything down in the description. If you wanna check it out, those may be affiliate links. When you buy through them, this channel gets a commission. The legal stuff, I had to say the legal stuff. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna touch on, you need a good paddle. Even if you have something that has a motor or you have something with a PDL type of pedal drive system, you still need a good paddle because you don't know when you're gonna run out of gas, you know, like electricity, or you just need to paddle because it's too shallow. So one of these paddle, like this Pelican one, this is pretty good stuff. It's not super expensive. It's like $80–90 and it's very light. You could also get one of the Old Towns right here. I'm gonna link all that stuff. That is a fiberglass paddle, which is really good too. If you're gonna fish at night, you need a navigation light right here. This is from Yak Gear. It's pretty good. Rail Blast at Yak Gear, pretty good stuff. You need straps. Definitely you need straps because if you're gonna car top it or you're gonna put the kayak on your truck, you need this. So if you're thinking of buying a kayak, you gotta buy one of these too. Cutters. You definitely need cutters. If you hook yourself or something like that, you may want to have something sharp that you could cut out that hook quickly while you're on the water. Also, you need a first aid kit just in case you cut yourself, and a knife because maybe you need to cut something out or maybe cut some bait, and a pair of pliers to remove those hooks. You need all this stuff for sure. Let's move on. Now, PFD. This one is a very old PFD, but they're really good. A new version, the Shitnock new version are pretty awesome. You need a PFD, and guess what, guys? Use this as a tool. I put my phone in there. I have my remote control for this boat in there. I use it as a tool. That means I need it, so it's always with me. It's a plus, it's not a negative, and it's gonna keep you alive if something bad happens. Talking about safety, you need a whistle. There's some crazy boaters out there that may just run you over. This may alert them to you. Net. You need a net, not like this, like a nice net. Why? I lose a lot of fish, and that is because I don't net them. So a net will help you land more fish. So don't do what I do, get a net. If we move right here, you need some sort of milk crate type of solution. This one is from Yak Gear. It's a kit that you could build yourself, and it's pretty nice. You could add rod holders, camera mounts, a bunch of stuff. You need something to manage your tackle. And of course, you need something to measure your catch. If you're on a tournament or if you're gonna keep fish, you need to make sure that they're legal. So you need some kind of measurement tape or one of these things. Rod holders. Some kayaks do not include rod holders. If you have a milk crate like this, you could definitely add rod holders. Or get one of these that goes on the tracks because you need the rod holders. Now we also need anchoring solution. I love to use shallow anchor pole like this because you just stick it on the mud and you anchor yourself. That's pretty awesome stuff. This one is 6 feet. I would suggest maybe something bigger like 8 feet, but this will work most of the time. Also have one of these with you because a lot of times where you're fishing is solid ground, there are rocks in there, and this is not gonna work, but this will work. And if you wanna spend a lot of money, get a power pole. They work, excellent stuff. Highly recommended if you are hardcore, if you really want to fish. Power pole does the trick. Now a kayak like this one, when you have one of these autopilot unit, you don't have to. Well, you do need the anchors all the time, but with this you could spot lock and you stay anchored down within 5 feet of wherever you're anchoring. Now, another thing that I want to touch on is a safety flag. If you're offshore, if there's a lot of boat traffic, they may not see you because you're in a little tiny kayak. But if you have a flag like this, more chances for them to see you. And Something else, something very important that you should definitely not chip out on. Do not make your own. That never works. Just get yourself one of those seat tucks right there. See it right there? Those kayak carts are awesome, worth the money. They work for pretty much every single kayak. Also, you can get one like the Malone cart. Those are pretty good too. And a lot of people swear by the Wilderness System cart. I forget the name. I'm gonna link all that below. So if you have any questions about the product that we discussed today, link down below, affiliate links, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, we're done here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. How was it?